I'm going to show you a day of training today. That doesn't mean I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat, because that's another video. But what I will show you is my pre-training fuel, which is WOD powders. Probably can't see it properly there, but I have the lemon drop flavor. It tastes like a lemon drop sweet. If you're from the UK, then you know exactly what I mean. Those little yellow hard-boiled sweets. Boom, like lemon sherbet. Today we have a back squat, some gymnastics, and my coach has left me to pick the WODs. Tia Claire Toomey's workout, apparently. It's just an empty barbell of 100 shoulder to overhead, 80 barbell row, and then I think it's 40 cleans. Yeah, handstand and handstand walking was one of those things I could do before I started CrossFit, thanks to my friend Jack. Jack was very much into his CrossFit when I had barely heard of it, so I used to train with him, and he used to set up, because he was also a PT as well, and he used to coach at the gym I used to go to, and he used to set up the obstacle courses, and we used to take all the plates from the weight stack, and we used to make little mounds, little hills, little courses of handstand walk. So by the time I started CrossFit, I was already a decent handstand walker. WOD powders, pre-WOD sachets. Hit them up. They're a super company. They have electrolytes, proteins, all your necessities for the gym. And I will be doing a competition collaboration post very, very soon. So keep your eyes out for that, because that will be coming week commencing 17th of August. So a chance to win some really cool WOD powders stock, and also some coaching with myself. Let's go. Okay, we're in the car. Not my usual car. The reason I've got my headphones is because there's no radio. I've not figured out how to work the radio in this car anyway, and I'd rather listen to the music on my phone. So you're gonna see me next in the gym, warming up, and I'm gonna talk you through what we have today. Okay, now we've arrived at the parking spot. A little bit of a walk to the gym. When I say a little bit, 2 minutes. But I don't fancy paying for parking every time I come to the gym. So yeah, I'm being a true Brit and parking a little bit away from there. So I've just realized I've forgotten my knee sleeves. So today's squats are going to be done raw, which is probably for the better. Sometimes I can be a little bit too over-reliant on my support gear, belts, knee sleeves, etc. So today we're going to do it without either. I'm not going too heavy, so it shouldn't really be a big issue. Yeah, fuck the knee sleeves. We're going to do some squats without them, and I'll see you when I'm in the gym. Just a quick word from me. So if you want to get on the competition floor and find the athlete within you, I'm running a 90-day second peak athletic program. And if you want to learn how it works, what happens across the 90 days step by step, then just comment the word peak or DM me peak on Instagram, and I'll send you the full breakdown video. Now back to my video. So this is one of the things I value most, where once upon a time it would be non-existent, but the warm-up for today and every other day is so important. I think combination of, yes, getting a little bit older, wear and tear and all that, but I think more importantly is I was maybe a little bit naive when I was growing up, and particularly when I was just exercising, not really training for anything. The main goal was to go and get the workout in to stimulate muscle growth. It wasn't to get strong. So you can, and the movements were slow, they're controlled. There's not a lot of warming up needed for a bench press other than doing a few warm-up sets. Whereas what I found with CrossFit is, because it's so dynamic, it's so versatile, it's so varied, you have to warm up to get a good performance essentially. Otherwise you're gonna feel stiff, your mobility's not gonna be up there, you're gonna get an injury. And I always start out with the foam roller. Start every day with stretch as well. 20-minute stretch in the morning with a coffee. And yeah, so I'm sure you don't want to see me warm up for the next 10-15 minutes. So I will be communicating with you in between sets. How am I feeling today? I'll probably say a 7.5 out of 10. Legs were a little bit sore yesterday. I think the WOD on Wednesday with dumbbell thrusters was a bit of a killer. The niggly bits, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, even the adductors to some extent are improving. Hopefully we can get a good session out of this. You'll see what I've got installed. I'll put it up for you. But we're starting on the back squats. So getting the heavy back squats out of the way. Up to around 80% of 1RM. I mean, my recorded 1RM is 160 kg, which I vow to destroy in the next 12 months. Yeah, let's see how it goes. You'll either see me after the squats or in between the squats or at the hospital, depending on how they go. Okay, so 100 kg felt pretty smooth. That is always my measure. How do I feel at 100 kg? Usually then dictates how much the weight I can push. Because I have been struggling with a few injuries, I'd probably say in the past 9 months, nothing extreme, but definitely stuff that has inhibited my squat. I have to be careful. Hopefully now we're on that road to recovery and it's just the adductors that just need to keep being stretched out, keep being mobilized. So we're going to work up to around 80%, which is going to be, for my amazing maths, near 130 kg. So if we can do that for 3 reps today without knee sleeves, without belt support, I'll be happy. Now we move into 130 kg. Wish me luck. Okay, next up we have our supplementary accessory work for the lower body. So we're going to be doing some banded hamstring curls, then followed by, we're doing a goblet lateral lunge, and then we're finishing the set with a suitcase dumbbell calf raise or something like that. Get the band wrapped around the heel of the shoe rather than your Achilles. This is perfect, so you almost have to keep your foot flexed just a little bit to squeeze the hamstring. You're not going to reach all the way to the bum, but the objective is to try. And you're just squeezing as much as possible. We've got the goblet lateral lunges. Now the last time I did these felt horrendous. Oh, way better than last time. Still not 100% comfortable. Each one, I can try and get a little bit lower. The calf raise with a deficit. Oh yeah, it's way better. I don't know if it's supposed to be same hand, same foot, but that's what I'm going for here. Please do me one favor. I hate being the beggy guy. I'm not begging. This is just so we can reach more people. And if you like them, someone else is going to like them too. So hit the subscribe button and share the video with your friends and family. set of the handstand work. Damn, that's pretty tough, but fun, really, really fun. Definitely was looking forward to this and looking forward to implementing some more handstand work over the next few weeks, promised by coach. So yeah, we're gonna go. Need to get this barnet chopped. There's too much length in the top. We'll do that tomorrow. Okay, last little bit of work now is just some grip and bicep strength until we get into the WOD. Now I'm undecided. I think I'm gonna go for the barbell workout just because that's what's been programmed today. And even though I'm not doing the WOD with anyone right now, at least it feels like I'm doing the WOD. Like I'm doing the WOD that everyone's doing today. So when it comes to the scores on the doors and that little competitive fire, there's something to aim for. Whereas, you know, if I do yesterday's WOD, I'm probably not going to put a lot into it. So yeah, fuck it. So I'll show you the bicep work. It's not too much, just 10 minutes for quality, and then we'll get into the WOD. That is the grip and the majority of the session done. Now we're going to go into the WOD. So I did say before, I'm going to go Tia's barbell workout. So I'm going to stick to my guns because I do have that indecisive thought in my head every time. Should I do this? Should I do that? But no, we said we're going to do Tia's barbell workout. So we're going to do Tia's barbell workout. What it is 100 shoulder to overhead, 80 bent over row, 40 hang, clean and jerk. It is with an empty barbell, but every time you break, you have to do 25 press-ups. I can see this being a big upper body pump. Hopefully less than 10 minutes though. That's what we're aiming for. And that's it, session over. 6:59, 2 breaks, one at 65 on the shoulder to overhead. And then I took a break in between the end of the bent over row and the clean and jerk, hand clean and jerk. That was good fun. It's a fight to hold on to that bar at the end. But yeah, just been working on grip, so a very relevant workout, but happy with that. Go and post a score on the board and then slight cool down and we'll go home and eat. So that is it, a day of training with me. Today a little bit different because we got the whole session done in one. I'm taking my parents to the IMAX to watch Odyssey. One of the things I love being back home is getting to go to the cinema because we don't have any in Srength. So yeah, that wraps it up. 2 hours of training, strength, gymnastics and skill, and a nice little feisty WOD to finish off. Hope you enjoy coming to the gym with me today, and let me know if you want to come next time. What would you like to see me do? What would you like to see me train? What would you like me to break down? And other than that, see you on the competition floor. Peace.